Alright everyone, a very good evening and welcome to another live stream. I'm your CaptainQ as always. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard our flight today everyone. Hope you enjoy, que se pasan bien hoy con nosotros en Latam Aerolíneas Servicios. And yes, as you can see, we are taking a look outside of the plane right now. And a very hello to our streamers, our viewers here. What's up Aviation Geek, what's up to all my other fellow streamers. So here you go, here we have it. Doing a small little walk around here. Looks like everything is looking just fine. We'll be flying today with Latam Airlines, Colombia to Isla San Andres. So here you have it, taking a nice walk around here. Plane is getting nicely loaded here. Beautiful, right? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so it looks like the last cargo is being loaded here. And I actually really like this view, so I'm gonna just make a quick shot of this. This really looks nice. So yeah, you can catch me in my also on my Volanta here. We're going to now upload these beautiful screenshots here. Alright, so doors are closed. Everything has been revised here. We're gonna just finish up right now. So V speeds 144, 145, 146 today. Flaps 1 down, 0.0, 41 flexing. We do have some good weather for now at Medellin. Not bad at all. Yeah, let me see what else. Alright, so as everything is getting done here, we can start the APU. And there we go, APU is now started. Today we have, let me see, what shall we call her? Today we have Leandra joining us. Leandra will be helping us out with the pilot monitoring. So let's do some of our announcements real quick here. Just put on the PAs and all. Oh, we already have our crew doing that for us, so that's alright. We can turn on the weather systems in just a bit. As soon as we get out of here. So in just a few weeks I'm gonna have this instrument on my table. The TCAS is now out from Wind Control, so definitely gonna order this one. Gonna have it in here right on my table. So coming soon, I'll be having this TCAS also in my collection. So that's gonna be really exciting. So as you all know, I always buy all my stuff from TCAS. And we do have a hey, we have Captain Vamsys saying hello to me. So Captain Vamsys, another sim pilot, which is also always frequently flying and busy. Of course, you can see him live over here. Here we have different pilots that I have saved in my friends list. So it looks like he's gonna be flying out of the States here, doing a short flight for FedEx. Very nice. So yeah, that's pretty cool, you know. This is how we keep the whole community on track, you know. We just look each other up, see what flights we're doing and all that. So that's always fun, you know. So we'll be flying today the special Colombia flag LATAM livery, as you can see here. This is a very, very beautiful one. Very, very nice. Everything has been checked out. For now, I don't see any significant changes. So we have the fuel checked. Everything is done. How much passengers are still needing to board? Just only 40, let's say roughly 50 passengers still to board. Okay, so that's alright. I think we're gonna be finished in 10 minutes for approximately. Alright, so let me just see the charts real quick, see what we got. So we'll be departing out of the IPTAM 1 Alpha departure today. We'll be making a right turn onto a VOR called Marinilla, and of course we'll have the Rio Negro VOR also nearby, but we will put in some of the radio navigations here. So we'll be putting in the Marinilla, which is Mike Romeo November, and that's going to be the 113.0, and for the course heading to that one is going to be let me see, that's going to be let me just check that real quick. So course heading to Marinilla will be, I should be seeing that better on a approach page. See this one. Okay, so here we go. So the course heading to Marinilla is 164. So 164. And course heading to Rio Negro VOR will be 007. 007. Correct. Okay, so again I'm gonna just do one last copy of my current flight plan. Progress page has all been set, and we're actually good to go. Yeah, so just waiting for passengers to finish boarding, and could actually just start getting out of here. So the QNH is 1023 today. Looks like we do have good weather for now. Weather in Isla San Andres looks like it's gonna be also just fine. So no significant issues there, or any observations that we need to know. Everything looks just great. 29 degrees, scattered clouds, clear visibility. So yeah, we have some good weather also in our destination. So nothing to worry about. We'll be taxiing in just a bit. Over here we'll be going from the apron, then outside, going to hotel, onto Alpha, and then we're making our way all the way down. I think we'll just take Alpha 2 for the direct takeoff. Yeah. Okay, so that's all good. Do you have any questions, Leandra? No? Alright, thank you. Then the preliminary checklists and Briefing completed. Cool. So, what else? Well, it's gonna be a fun week, everyone. We got special flights coming on this weekend. Of course, we're gonna be doing different routes, different flights. And we're gonna be doing some group flights also. Like yesterday, I flew with some friends out of Colombia. Captain Mel, Captain Juan. It was a really long one. We flew from San Francisco to Honolulu. That was a really long one. That was like 5 hours, 30 minutes approximately. So yeah, pretty long flight last night. I'm actually a bit tired of that one because I went to sleep very late. But as always, you know, we have our weekly stream, so I'm not gonna fail on that. We just keep our weekly streams, of course. So therefore we're flying right now. Okay, so by the way, why is it saying that though? What is this? I had a... Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, we do have a VFR flight today, that is true. Yeah, our flight is VFR. Alright, so what else? Let's see what is happening with our passengers here. So 138 right now. Almost done. So we don't really get ourselves into a much longer waiting delay or something. So Leandro, just for curiosity, I'm just gonna disconnect your cable here and also mine. I think my tablet is almost charged too. Gonna put yours on the map. I think this will be fun. So we'll look at your tablet as we taxi, and you can tell me exactly where we need to turn and all that, and then we'll keep an eye on your tablet as we taxi all the way down to Alpha 2, and then I'll keep mine on the chart. Let me see, star charts. So yeah, here we go. So I'll keep mine on the chart, you keep yours on the mapping, so we can see where we're taxiing and all that. Okay? Cool. Alright, so APU bleed now on. Disconnect the external power now. And then we're good to go. And let me just start closing my doors, as these are not needed anymore. You can just hear them closing now. Okay, so we got those ones closed. And then we'll be waiting now for the rest of the procedures and boarding to get finished. Looks like we got 2 more passengers and then we're done. Let me just see, are they actually really simulated in the game today? Yes, they are. There we go. So passengers are simulated in the game. And there we go. Hold on, everyone. So yes, everyone. Alright, so we are ready for the push and start. And just give me 1 minute here.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass being inserted.
Alright, so we are ready to go. Let's get out of here. So it looks like we have no ATC, unfortunately. Oh, there is in Bogota though, but that's not gonna be really much of any concern for us. So we're good to go. Let's get out of here. Beautiful Latam A320 with the Colombia flag colors today. Yeah, parking brakes release, please.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wind.
Roger that. Starting engines as soon as we cross the hazard line. Alright, so before start, checklist. Engine levers are wrong because these have to be configured to single. Okay, that's now good. So engine levers, idle, spoilers, flaps, and transponder now auto or on. Engine mode selector to ignition and starting engine 1.
Please set parking brakes.
And parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay
Beautiful,
attention to
look at that
illuminated
sound.
and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures.
What a sound, man. Unbelievable. Phoenix, man. Just unbelievable creators.
There are 8 emergency exits.
Starting engines 2.
Cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that the nearest useful exit.
Okay, so looks like we're good.
Emergency
Cockpit to ground.
Can release
We have a good
this
engine
piece.
start. You can disconnect.
all baggage off. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs. We recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. The air supply fails. Masks will drop from above. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask on. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust.
Unlocking clear.
Land on water. Take a life jacket behind you.
Alright, so
Of the power.
after start checklist. Engine mode selector is back to normal.
Pull the strap to adjust.
APU bleed is now off and DPU master switch is now off.
Tow track disconnected. Bypass being removed.
Inflated by
And
Left is clear. Right is clear.
let's see what else do we need to know. We can just start putting on our VORs here.
life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed. Arm raised down. Window blinds open.
And the pen is seen.
Information regarding
Thank you for your service. service, ground crew. Yes, bye bye. Till next time. Alright. Taxi lights on. And the runway turnout lights on. Alright, taxi.
Turn on a reading light using the controls above your head or in your arm.
The GSX didn't really put me exactly on the line, but doesn't matter. Can work with this. Alright, so brake check. Pressure 0. Status and recall checked. We'll be doing the flight controls as soon as we are taxiing on the straight taxiway here at hotel. Tráfico Río Negro, Latam 4316, rodando hasta pista 01 por Alfa. So as we are taxiing, let me just do the flight controls. So full up, full down, neutral ailerons for left, full right, neutral, flaps 1, full left, full right, neutral. So I don't have anything to separate I don't have my rudder paddles just yet. So I hope to have these ones soon. Then I can actually, how you say? Oh, it does work. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so it does work. I wanted to actually connect this one so I could have like do the check on that one, but anyway, doesn't matter. So we got taxi checklist, auto brake max, spoilers armed, cabin check, and everything is checked out. Dimming a bit of the lights here.
Hi Captain, the cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you. Tripulantes pueden tomar sus asientos. And the DO config is normal. Taxi checklist complete. Alright, do we have any inbound traffic to Rio Negro? As of now, no. See anything happening, so we're actually good. We have no traffic. We can line up immediately and depart. announce to if there is any. Oh, and there we go. There is rain, everyone. Look at that. Beautiful. So the rain has just been simulated now. Look how it is raining. I told you the weather here changes really quick. It's something very unique here in Medellin sometimes, the weather, and also Bogota. I mean, it's just crazy. Every time there's a complete different weather forecast change all of a sudden. So we do have a bit of a wet runway now, so we're just gonna see if the calculation will stay the same now that we have a wet runway. Let's just see if that gives us anything that we need to update, and it does actually. So we do have a flap disagreement now also. So there you see the plane is telling us we need to go now flaps 2, which we will then set. Performance wise now we are at 127, 140, 143, flex temp of 41, and we have a 0.0 trim pitch that is checked. Let me just see what is that also on the. Just doing some quick checks up here. You never know. See the final load sheet again also to just confirm that. So 30.28.7, which should be just fine over here. Yeah, that should be just fine. Alright, before takeoff checklist. Lights on, strobe set, wing lights off, seatbelt signs are checked and everything is ready. TCAS is TARA, weather systems on and auto, and nothing else from my side. Do you have anything to say, Leander, before we take off? No? Alright, then let's get out of here. Timers start. Chrono start. And we're gonna go with a man flex. Alright, there we go. Flex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Rotate. bit of a steep turn here. My autopilot is connected. Doesn't matter. We'll continue then it manually for now. Anti-icing on. We are entering some clouds, cold rain clouds here. Look at that bad weather here. Stuck in a complete storm. Passing 16,700 now. Man, we are in some very bad weather. Look at that. The wind is so hard. The plane is just pushing to get up out of this hard wind and rain clouds. Can't see anything. We are literally stuck in a complete madness of a storm. We got lightning, everything around us. This is insane. Look at that. Wow. gonna leave the seatbelt signs on for now until we get out of this storm. My plane is completely shaking from left to right. It looks like we're gonna be out of it pretty fast, I hope. I don't know. Could take us a while. So as you can see, everyone, this is some complete madness. We are stuck in a heavy weather here at Medellin right now. We're flying through it. It's weird that it didn't show up on this radar. Let me see if it's showing up on here. No, over here it's also not showing up though. Wow. But I know that it is here because look at this. This is the real world weather map of the weather currently right now, and look at that. So we are actually in it. It is real. You see that? This is what we're flying through right now. Look at that. Exactly this. So this is real world weather, and look at that. It's real world in the game too. You see that? Amazing, right? My plane is just literally pushing to get up. Look at that. It's going so slow because of all this high pressure and clouds, and the wind is just pushing us. Look at that. We got wind hitting us from the side here. So it's gonna take us a while to get out of here. But we're gonna go through it. Gonna have a bit of turbulence here. Let's just announce to our passengers that we are pushing ourselves through this storm. Damas y caballeros, en el momento aquí, tu capitán, estamos experienciando un mal tiempo justamente aquí en el región de Medellín. Aquí, así cuando ya salimos, tenemos situaciones, pero ya estamos logrando de salir. Por favor, quédense con tu cinturón de faja de cinturón, por favor, sentado y marado, por favor, hasta que apagamos la señal. Oh man, look at that. These clouds are so high up in the air that it's impossible for me to still get out of it. Got some massive turbulence going on here right now. Okay, but looks like we're getting out. Yeah, we're slowly getting out. So we're gonna be okay. Yeah, there we go. Wow. So we've managed to get out of some of it. We still have a few more clouds in front of us, but we're gonna be going up higher now. so we can turn the anti-ice off for now. So that was just insane. Thanks, bro. Yeah, for sure. This is a crazy experience, right? We just had everything at the same time, battering the whole plane. We had rain, lightning, everything just slamming us. Looks like we're out of it. We're okay. Okay, so it looks like we're good. I think it's okay for us to release the seatbelt sign in just a few more minutes. Let's just get past these clouds and then we'll give our passengers a break to walk freely. Alright, so where are we now? We are slowly getting to the Panama border, Colombia and Panama border here. So that's nice. So this is how we departed. Look how much people are online now. So cool. All fellow sim pilot friends. Alright, we can just put it then over here on the mapping. Or we can put this one on the operational flight plan for now, it's alright. Okay, looks like we're good, so seatbelt signs release. Alright, on our way to San Andres. Oh shit. And I just forgot, I haven't uploaded my flight to Vatsim. How stupid of me. And I forgot to turn on my Vamsys. Oh damn, that's so stupid. Well, that's a bummer. I forgot to turn on my Vamsys and I forgot to upload my flight plan. Wow. Now that is very much bad luck. Damn, that sucks. So, that is unfortunate. I didn't notice that at all. Wow, that is so stupid of me. Wow. Anyway, so I'm flying now a flight which will not be tracked and which will not be, well, let's say, rated. So that sucks. I'm so stupid. I wasn't even concentrating on that. And now I have actually, yeah, I didn't. So I didn't do this. And by the way, this is wrong. It has to be 36,000 actually. Ah shit, now it's locked. Can't even send it back again. So yeah, some mistakes in turning on a few stuff here. Yeah. So unfortunately my flight will not count. So that is very stupid. Yeah. That is really stupid. So forgot to turn on my Vamsys and I forgot to report my flight and send it in. So now it is being tracked. That is so stupid, man. Well, I lost my flight then with Vamsys now. So unfortunately, this is not gonna happen for me. So I can literally now cancel my booking. Yep, just cancel that. Because I forgot to turn on the Pegasus application tool, you know, where you just start the flight. So yeah, it's gonna be a free flight today, everyone, without any tracking and without any you know, points and landing rates that I can win or gain points from. So yeah, too bad for that right now. Doesn't matter. So we're just gonna be flying freely now, and of course we're just gonna continue on the destination and route. Nothing else is gonna change in that, but the whole plan of this flight was actually to just have it tracked. As you see it over here, it would have been tracked like this right now, and I would have actually been, you know, gaining my points and getting myself on this list and having my flight in the scheduling and everything, you know. So yeah, stupid. But anyway, whatever. We're just gonna enjoy this flight as it is for now, as how it is now, and we're just gonna do whatever we want. So how much time do we still need to fly? I see here 55 minutes approximately. So yeah, this is a pretty short flight. Not really that long. We should be in almost less than an hour in Isla San Andres. So free flights best. I bet the passengers are glad. Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna have to continue flying like this. It was a big mistake of me. I was completely focused in the plane and I forgot all about the add-ons that I have pending here to start. So yeah, let me just see if Vamsys cancelled the booking. So yeah, it is gone. Alright, so no booking today, no flight tracking, just a normal free flight. Just a normal regular flight. Let's just call it like that. Alright, Leander, unfortunately we are not gonna be tracked today. But that's alright. We're just gonna fly this just gonna keep on going. It's alright. No worries, as they say. Who the hell cares, right? So yeah, we'll be in Isa San Andreas in just a bit, 55 minutes approximately. So yeah, we can hang out a bit, relax, and prepare ourselves for the descent in just a bit again. So let's just grab ourselves some information. Let me just start clearing out some stuff here, which is not needed. Clear this. Go back to the progress. We're gonna go to S Sierra Kilo Papa Sierra runway 06. Oh, sorry about that. What was it then? Sierra SK PS? No. What was the arrival airport again? It's going to be SKSP. Sierra Kilo Sierra Papa. So Sierra Kilo Sierra Papa. SKSP 06. There we go, that's good now. And let's just enter a fixed info for that. So Sierra Kilo Sierra Papa, runway 06, also over here. Let's see what's gonna be the arrival chart for that. So we got the RNP runway 06. That's gonna be on a course heading of 063. Set. Let's do that both sides also for here. Sierra Papa Sierra, oh sorry, Sierra Kilo Sierra Papa 06. Also let's clear these red navs, or clear the course headings of them. There we go. Good, so that's all been cleaned up. We are now reaching, oh, we are actually on our cruising level now, 36,000. Anything else that we should know? I don't know, I don't think so. Let's grab a meter real quick and enter our performance page here. Or enter the approach phase, sorry. Let's just grab some information as of now so we can just have that prepared. Let's grab a new meter again. Sierra Kilo Sierra Papa. Okay, send. Received. See, we got 090 at 3. QNH is going to be 1010. Temperatures at San Andreas is now 28 degrees. Let's check our landing. Will be around 573. Good, and we have the looks to me we're gonna have minimums required at approximately a minimum of 3,000 is okay, so I'm just gonna put in 3,000 over here, and yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. So nothing else as of now. Alright, Leandro, you can continue monitoring the plane. You will have control now. Should be reaching our descent point in pretty much 35 minutes. So just keep an eye on that for me, and let me know when we're almost there. So wow, what a takeoff, right, everyone? That was crazy, right? Did you see that storm, man? That was insane. That was really awesome. I mean, wow. I was actually not even expecting that. I mean, I saw the weather on the radar here. I knew that it was there, but I didn't know it was exactly out and above of Medellin, man. Crazy. It was exactly on the outside right there. Look at that. It started slamming me from exactly from where it is. And then I needed to literally push my plane through that. That was crazy. Very strong winds and bad weather there. So yeah, that was amazing. You see, so I couldn't really know that it was that bad, but because I remembered I saw it here, I didn't know it would have been actually that bad in real time. So that's crazy. But that's really awesome that this game can simulate all that so real. So let's just take a quick look, everyone, at the arrival for Isla San Andres, Colombia. So see, we'll be going via the arrival RNAVs 06 here. So we'll be coming in out of Tosaf, going to Nepet, then Lviv and Bogox. Okay, and we also have a hold in any case we need that. But I don't really think we're gonna need a hold, so I'm actually going to exit that from here right now, because I don't really think we're gonna need to have a hold. We just we'll be landing fairly on time. We're gonna be descending also fairly on time, so don't really need a hold right now. Is it exit? Is it out? Yeah, it looks like it's okay now. So the flight plan or the route or the FMC, I don't know, the MCDU just created that hold for me somewhere over here outside, but don't really need that. We're gonna be landing just fine and just on time, so don't really need that. We are currently now crossing over and into Panama territory, so yeah, we are in. Panama airspace, but with no ATC. Alright, so coming back again, yes, I wasn't finished. Let's just start taking a few quick looks here. If I remember well, the airport of San Andres is pretty short. So, of course, we're gonna need a bit of a medium brake. We're gonna go max reverse and we're gonna take a flaps full landing actually, because that is gonna be necessary. Auto throttle off. I'm just gonna grab myself a rough calculation right now just to see what I can make out of this. So I'm just gonna say we're gonna be landing with a gross weight of let's say 63.5. I'm just saying something right now. 63. 5, let's just say that. So medium auto brake is okay with that. Flaps full will be just fine. What is the runway distance? Just see that real quick. So airport, here we go. So 2,375 meters. Oh, that is actually not bad. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. I thought it was even less, but it's actually just fine. We can even land on low auto brake if you want. So we don't really necessarily need a medium brake setting for that. We're just gonna say, oh yeah, I forgot to say though, the runway isn't that good in condition, so there's some cracks and everything on that runway. So you know what, let's just say we're still gonna go with a medium auto brake, because I ain't gonna lie, that runway is pretty shitty. I completely forgot that it has all these cracks and stones and all that stuff laying on it. So let's just go with that, with this setting as we have it, because you never know. You never know what surprise you can get on this runway. So yeah, good call there. Yeah, that's a good call. Okay, so actually I'm just gonna hang out right now, everyone, because as I'm looking right now, we are actually almost there. So yeah, don't mind hanging out right now. Let me just take a bit of water. Getting thirsty. Yeah, so we can just hang out right now, because gonna be landing in just a bit. Yeah, man, I'm actually a bit like irritated about that I haven't managed to start my stuff and all that, man. And I was actually even irritated that I haven't even sent in my flight, man. That was so bad. Thank God there was no ATC online or something. They would have literally start messaging me on that. Yeah, so pretty lucky there. But too bad about the Vamsys though. That was actually not how I wanted to fly, but whatever, it's okay. I will fly maybe tomorrow again, and then I'll make sure to turn it on. So whatever. Alright, so we're almost there. Nice. Oh man, well, today is gonna be a great short flight, everyone, because I'm actually a bit tired. I had a long flight last night together with two sim pilot friends out of Colombia, so that was a crazy flight. I flew from SFO to BNL, Honolulu, so that was really sick. They flew in one of my friends flew in a 777, the other one in 757, and I went with a old American MD-11. That was really awesome. So great classic flight last night. I hadn't done that on YouTube though. I was just in Discord with the friends. And don't forget about Saturday. I'm just gonna see if I'm gonna make it for a long haul flight. I'm not sure yet. I'm just still checking if I'm gonna be able, but I think I probably will. I don't think there's any issue. So I'm thinking of flying back to Istanbul out of Brazil. So I'm thinking of flying that one, but I'm not sure. So I don't know if for sure I'm gonna make it to do that flight Saturday, because I do have some things to do, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe I will do the flight, so we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so if I'm looking well at this display here, we need to be at TOSAF at 4,000 feet. Okay, so we need to be actually descending a bit more earlier, because we need to be a little bit on time here. So we need to actually be at 4,000 at TOSAF. So what we're going to be doing is descending a bit more earlier. As soon as we reach SECMA, we're just going to start descending slowly to 4,000 or maybe 10, and then just slowly make our way back to get to that constraint here. So that's gonna be the plan. Everything is going well. We are now crossing in a few minutes the main airport of Tocumen, Panama. And then to continue on sea. So the airport of Panama should be somewhere over here. Oh man, I'm really tired, man. Damn. I'm really sleepy. So that's why I'm actually really happy today that I did a very short flight, because last night was so long flight, man. I think I landed around 11:45, and then I went to sleep like around 12:15, almost 12:30, something like that. So that's why I actually forgot to turn on my Vamsys and all that stuff, because my brain is actually, I don't know, you could say it's fried. It's just literally fried. I'm hoping to land in just a few minutes now, so we can call it a day. But yeah, so as I was saying, everyone, we got our flight for Saturday, and also stay tuned for when I want. Maybe I don't know exactly which flight I'm gonna be doing this Saturday, or if I'm actually gonna make it, but I was thinking we're gonna be flying this one. We'll be flying again the beautiful A320. We'll be then going from Brazil to Istanbul back, because the Saturday before I flew it from Istanbul to Brazil, so we can now go from Brazil back to Istanbul. So that's a fun flight actually. It will take us all the way out of Brazil, of course, back upwards, crossing this stretch coastline here, or let's say coastal part of Africa, and bringing us all the way back to Turkey, Istanbul. Of course, I will be a bit then in and out of my cockpit during this flight, but that is the main issue. I don't want to be too long away, and you know, maybe I'll have some center or something coming online here, and you know, connecting to see or if there's 80. Of course, I'm gonna have to be here back at home before I reach, let's say, Greece, because that's gonna be a very busy part with ATC and all that. So that I still have to. I think I can make the flight, but I'm gonna have to be back on time, because over here, Europe and all that stuff, man, this is packed on ATC every Saturday. Literally packed, and especially here in the States and all that. Look at that, even at night. During the day, over here it's also packed. You got ATC almost this whole route. And the Saturday before that just passed, there was even ATC here. There was literally New York radio here, and there was Portugal. So yeah, we're gonna be thinking about that. See what we'll do. So we're almost ready for our descent. Now we are leaving Panama. So yes, everyone, everything is as it seems just fine now. What's going on here? Oh, okay. The hell? There's something a bit wrong with my Volanta or something? What is this? Okay. Oh, that's some new shit. I've never seen this before. Okay. That's really strange. But anyway, we do have a traffic crossing us here. Coming out of Toronto. A Copa Airlines going to Panama, but it's still far away. So let's see what is the current developments in on fselite.com. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have on FS Elite. So FS Weekend announces April 2027 dates. Oh man, I so really want to go to this, you know. This is so awesome, man. I wish I could have actually really go to this. Look at that. They have all these events going on. Expo Houten. Oh damn, man. This is in Netherlands, man. Ah, damn. Hey, wait a minute. This is like a school that I used to go. Expo Houten? Yeah, man. I used to go to this school. Huh. Wow, they're gonna hold the FS weekend at one of these old schools, or one of these schools that I used to go. That's so sick, man. In Utrecht. That is so cool, man. Oh damn, man. If I was living in Holland right now, I would have been there. 100%. 1000% even. But okay, so we have different updates. This one I just downloaded today. I also downloaded the A340 600 update. I downloaded the AnyBuilds update. And what else did I download? Some different other updates. So we got different new updates coming up, new features a bit, new planes, airports. We got the indie builds updating their TriStar or 3-star plane. So that's awesome. So you gotta always love this site, you know, it helps you be updated on all the latest news, all the latest stuff that you want to know. So we got here Flight Sim 2026 survey results, Navigraph survey result. Let's see, what do we have? Immersion, what is this? I don't remember filling this survey. I didn't participate with this one. I don't remember. I don't think so. Because this is Navigraph, so I did participate in something else though. So yeah, always fun reading that website. Okay, so let me see, where are we now? We are almost now crossing Sekma and then getting over to our descent marker there. So we're gonna be starting our descent a little bit more earlier than expected. Yeah, so we're gonna be ready in just a few minutes to start our descent, so I'm gonna announce that in just a few minutes. So yes everyone, today a very short flight. Wasn't expecting to fly that long tonight. I already did that of course last night. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll see if I'll be back online again. You never know. We can always see if we can do another flight for tomorrow. And we'll see Saturday what we'll be doing, because of course I got a few stuff to do, but I think I can make it. I think we can just take off, let's say around 8 o'clock, maybe 9, something like that. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll just take off from Brazil, get ourselves then over to Istanbul with the beautiful A350, and yeah, so I think that's gonna be just great. We can do that and monitor the airplane as we cross this stretch of ocean here, then going all the way to Istanbul. So we're gonna be flying with the beautiful A350-900. Alright, we'll be landing in approximately 25 minutes. So, pretty fast today. let's also record my landing. See how we're gonna do it today. Alright, almost ready for our descent. Yes, sir. Alright, let's get ready to start our descent, everyone. So it's always important that we can just start doing this more early as possible. So let's go. Open descent, please. Just gonna start putting in the QNH 1010, putting that back on standby. Damas y caballeros, aquí tu capitán. Queremos agradecer a ustedes para estar ahora con nosotros hoy en el vuelo de LAN Colombia 4316, destinación Isla San Andrés. Estamos ya comenzando nuestro descenso y esperando un aterrizaje a tiempo. Gracias una vez más para estar a bordo con nosotros y que disfrutaron de este vuelo. Información en el momento de San Andrés: tenemos bien temperaturas. Estamos esperando un aterrizaje rápido. Tenemos 29 grados en el momento. Hold on, let me see. We don't have that. That's not the right information. I'm sorry about that. So, sí, tenemos 28 grados en el momento y con bien temperaturas. Para todos que siguen en servicio de LATAM, muchas gracias por estar con nosotros y hasta la próxima vez. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, your captain. Thank you again for being with us today on board with our LAN Colombia service from Medellin to Isla San Andres. We would like to thank you for choosing LATAM Airlines for your preferred airlines today. To give you some information on weather today in Isla San Andres, we have 28 degrees, expecting beautiful calm weather, and also will be expecting to land on time. Thank you for choosing LATAM once more, and we hope you have enjoyed this flight. Thank you. Tripulantes de cabina, por favor, comenzar preparaciones para nuestro aterrizaje. Okay, so I am gonna just continue now direct to 4,000 feet, and we're gonna put in some speed brake. Aviation Geek for your kind chat, man. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Of course, we're not like the pro streamers, you know, which have all the 200, 1,000 viewers and all that, but it's alright. I mean, I don't care, you know, I'm happy with how it is. I'm just happy with how my channel is, man. I don't mind, you know. I got you guys, so I'm just happy with that, you know. I know there are streamers that have like 80 viewers, 100 viewers, 500 viewers, 1,000 viewers. I mean, of course that would be fun and great, you know, to have a bit of a growment, you know, some growing in my channel, but I don't mind. I mean, I got you guys, so I'm great. I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm not gonna get all those viewers like they have, but that's alright. I mean, that's why you gotta just do your own thing, make it happen. It is a bit funny how actually this constraint requires you to be at 4,000 feet, but look at the distance that you still have to fly though. I mean, if you look at the chart here, you still have to fly a pretty long distance, so why would I be at 4,000 if I'm still descending anyways to reach, or let's say not descending, I still need to be flying anyways, like a great long stretch still. So I'm gonna have to be at 4,000 here and just keep on flying at 4,000 just to reach there. That's strange. Why couldn't I just be at like at 10,000 maybe? And because look, over here I'm gonna have to be at 4,000 too. So I'm actually okay. I mean, it's not even that bad. But anyway, let's do what it's saying us. Let's go to 4,000 feet. With 4,000 feet it wants, 4,000 feet we have to do. Let's go. And by the way, what is the transition altitude here? 19,000 feet. Okay. That's exactly what I was actually wondering. So it's now QNH 1011. so let's do some preparations here. Debriefing. We already know we'll be landing via the TOSAF 2 Alpha, runway 06, a RMP arrival / RNAV RMP, and well, it is actually RMP on the chart, but it is also just saying that it's an RNAV for us. So anyway, course heading for the runway 063. Minimums will be going for 3000, and we'll be landing today with a medium auto brake. So that is set. Flaps full configuration, and let's just grab ourselves one last time a calculation here. We're just gonna round it out into 63.0. Refresh, apply, and QNH 1011, 28 degrees, vibrant winds at 2, and max reverse, flaps full, and that is set. VORs, none as what I've seen right now. Nope. So the Barrow 573, that has also been inserted. So yeah, Barrow also set 573. And now currently slowly still descending. That's what I'm saying, do you see that? So if you look well, you can just descend on your own pace a bit, because you still have to continue here to 4,000 feet. And look, it's not like it's not a big long stretch there, but you still have time, you know what I mean? You just still have time, you can just do it easy. Of course it depends on how fast you're gonna come in, but I still have time easy. I'm still here just watching. Hey, thank you so much, Aviation Geek. Sure, bro. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Everyone, Aviation Geek is one of the most viewers, the most long watching viewers that I have at this time and at this moment also. So a big shout out to Aviation Geek, man. Glad to have you. Oh yeah, so we did have some scattered clouds, of course, which it was saying on the meter, on the METAR. It was saying. Oh, it didn't say it though. I thought there was something about scattered clouds or something at 4,000 feet or something maybe. But there is no. It's not been announced. Okay. So look at that. We still have plenty of time to keep on descending on our own pace. Look at that. So you see that? So I don't know why the chart is so set up in that kind of order, but you can see I can still make it easily to 4,000 feet and just continue this route. I don't even have to do it that fast. Yeah. So we are going to be breaking through some clouds here again. Sorry, correction. Just gonna be turning on some NTIs for that. And now going down below 10,000, lights on for now. Why is the toilet sound still sounding? Well, in the meantime, I already have the. Why is the laboratory sound still sounding in here? What is that? What the hell, man? Here, laboratory flush. Shut up with that. What the hell? I put on the seatbelt signs, and I'm still hearing people going to the toilet and taking a shit. What the hell, man? What's wrong with this game? Well, it's not the game, man. It's the effects. I mean. All right, here we go. We broke through. The island should be to our right somewhere. And there she is, I think. Yeah. So look at that, we're still actually pretty far off. And I'm now having to maintain 4,000. That's weird. So very weird. It's requiring us to be at 4,000 and the island is still all the way back there. Is that something strange or what? So I'm gonna now have to cross over the ocean at 4,000 feet until I make it all the way to the island. What the hell? Strange, man. But looking at the charts, it's saying what it is actually saying to do that. So it's so strange, man. I don't understand why. So very, very different stuff going on here. Let me see. This is not the one that I was looking for. Sorry about that. The arrival, yeah, here. So this is it. You see that? So at the stop 4,000 and then just continue 4,000, 4,000 and then 3,000. Well, that's what we're doing. I'm at 4,000, so I'm gonna do whatever it says. Oh man, you gotta give it to Aviation Gig, everyone. I know it was you, man. I know it was you. You're stacking 3 hamburgers. 3 burgers. Of course you're gonna be the one going to the toilet. Those burgers that I had on board were especially for you. And I had a whole 6-pack of Mountain Dew. Especially for you. Hey, that even rhymes. So we are at 250 knots. I don't know if I can just speed it a little bit up, maybe. I don't know. Could I go a little bit faster maybe now? Let's go to 270 just to, you know. Let's go 270 just to be a little bit more quicker. Because I'm literally at 4,000 feet now on the ocean. Chuck the Mountain Dew like water? Well, yeah, you could say a bit, maybe. Yeah, I chugged it in, but not the whole bottle though. A can though. I can do a can for you, but not those bottles that you do, man. I can chug a can of Mountain Dew for you. I wouldn't mind that. But those bottles, damn, bro. That's like That's like drinking liquid acid or something. Okay, so we should be now being a bit more faster. We should be reaching the island to our right. Should be popping up in any minute now. Yeah. I'm still a little frustrated that I didn't manage to fly for the Vamsys Latam Airlines today. Virtual Airlines today. So yeah. That sucks because now I only have 2 flights still left. And I actually want to have more, you know, so I can start making more points. But it's alright. We're just gonna we'll do it maybe tomorrow or something. Doing another flight. Maybe we'll fly from San Andres then to Bogota. That's gonna be a fun one too. We'll see. We'll think about it for tomorrow night. Other than that, okay, we finally made it. But we still need to go for this long part now. But there you have it. The island is finally popping up. Looks like we got a little bit more of a distance here to fly out, but to fly in, I mean, but we're gonna be on time. Very strange. So flying at 4,000 at let's say above the ocean a bit like that, and then still maintaining just let's say that altitude for almost for more than 10 minutes, more than 20 minutes almost. I was maintaining 4,000. Strange. But okay. Whatever, we made it. Yeah, I know my speed limit is exceeded because I don't want to keep on flying at 4,000 feet on such a low speed. But okay, here we're gonna go back to managed speed now. Whatever. Okay, there we go. Isla San Andres, Colombia, everyone. Looks like we should probably seeing the runway in a bit. Alright, so just getting the passengers prepared. Let's go over some checklisting. So we have all the information already revised. There's nothing else that we should know. Everything is just straightforward. We'll be also doing, if needed, a missed approach, of course, heading to 063, direct to Mumon, hold at 3000, and then we'll just come in again and try a second attempt to land. And after the second attempt, if we still haven't managed to land, we will divert to Costa Rica, San Jose. But that, of course, we are not really actually expecting to do that, because we're just gonna be landing fine. And I will have control for landing, of course, because you're just an non-helpable avatar, unfortunately. Let's see, traffic on the island maybe right now. Is there any traffic that you should be aware of? No. No traffic. Okay. Cool. Then let's activate the approach phase as soon as we start turning in at Lviv. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot, we have to turn on our landing systems. Sorry about that, that's a big mistake. But I'm still on time for that now, thank God. Alright, so here we go, Isla San Andres, everyone. Right to our right. Look at that. There she is. I heard in real time, or in real life, that Isla San Andres is actually a pretty nice island. And it's pretty fun. You can actually do some nice sightseeing there. I think I'll put that one day also in my vacation plan. I would actually really want to see how it is there. Okay, let's see, we're gonna be turning now right. Zoom in the displays here. It requires us to be at Agrom at 1650, so I'm just gonna start dialing that in. 1650, let's just say 1600 should be just fine. Let's go flaps 1, please. There's the airport. And approach phase activate. go flaps 2, please. Spoilers armed. Landing gear down. Checked. Flaps full, please. Lights on. Landing checklist. Spoilers armed. Flaps full. Landing gear down. Brake medium. Oh. Checked. Sweets. And let's turn on our recording. Recording for the flight on, for the landing on. Landing checklist, landing green, no blue. Ready for landing, Captain? Oh, I'm Captain, sorry. Ready for landing, co-pilot, Leandra. Are you ready? Yes, ready. Okay. Autopilot disengage. Manual control. Checked. Continue.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 20. Retard. Drive.
Reverse green. Diesel. Auto brake off. Yeah, there we have it, everyone. Welcome to Isla San Andres. Wow, that was amazing. Taxi lights set. And start APU. Spoilers and flaps up. Spoilers disarmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be
that was a fun and nice landing. Let's park at gate number 1, please.
Please make sure you take all your personal belongings. Check
Let's use Latam as our service.
overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of
Let me see, gate number 1, gate number 1. Where are you, gate number 1?
ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Show me this spot. Oh yeah, there's gate number 1. Yeah, completely remembered now that it's mostly over there. Strobes off. Flight directors, landing systems off. Let's clean up the aircraft real quick here. There we go. Just taxiing a little bit slow so I can clean up my plane as we get ready to park here. And let me see, is there anything else? Oh yeah, we can also stop the chrono here now. And let's get to our parking ramp here. Or to our gate, I mean. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a pretty fast and nice landing. Alright, let's see. We're gonna have to make ourselves over to the right here. Taxi lights off. And of course this has a bit of both. I have 2 air marshals here, what the hell, that's weird. Anyways, so we have successfully landed here. Let's turn off the engines. And let's just do some deboarding, but of course we're gonna be watching the landing back. So let's just request deboarding for now and turn on some lighting in here. Stop my recording, of course, over here. And let's just complete the flight here now. We'll just exit Volanta so that it doesn't keep doing weird, and I'm gonna be replaying my landing. Disconnect out of Vatsim, of course. And here you have it. This is Isla San Andres, everyone. We made it. So let's just look real fast back at the landing.
Too low, terrain.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's just some stupid effects again. Because the game doesn't simulate that well with the see, so all my gates and doors are still open because it is actually not understanding that I'm actually replaying again. So that's really stupid. I don't know if I can reload it again. Will it do it all over? I don't know. No, I don't see that happening. But anyways, whatever. We're just gonna have to see the replay like this then. With all the doors open. That's stupid. But anyway. The thing is, we just need to see the landing, whatever. Look at that. Oh, that was nice though. Wow, that was really nice. That was not bad at all, man. Too bad of this recording software. It doesn't. Maybe now it will close all the doors again. I think so. Maybe. No. Still, it doesn't do that. Hold on. Let me go on my plane and see if I can do it myself. Shut up. No, I can't close it. Okay, whatever. So I can't close the doors, unfortunately. That's stupid. Anyway, play again. And let me see in chase plane if we can have a different angle, maybe. Wow, that was beautiful though, man. Wow. Crazy. That was a good landing, man. Damn. Am I right? That was a really good landing, bro. Look at that. Woo. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. Sick. Yeah, that was really nice. I ain't gonna lie, that was really nice. We maybe have a tower view on that. Yeah, we do. Let's grab a tower view on that real quick. See how did we do it from a tower view there? Yeah, that was good though. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. Okay. Wow. Alright, everyone. Well, that was it for me. Yeah, that was a definitely butter landing, man. Definitely a butter landing. For sure, man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it a day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and being part with me again in this fun and short journey. We did have a great landing here. Takeoff out of Medellin was a bit rough. Some bad weather going on there. So let's see what happens maybe tomorrow. I hope maybe I can do maybe we'll fly back to Medellin, and this time of course everything will be just tracked on the Vamsys. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow or Saturday. Thank you so much, and peace. Ciao.